just realizing that sometimes you don't have to want to do it to have it be important.
When women come in and they're looking for a diet and they're looking for a workout plan, and then you start to get them going on their mindset and start to get them going on their habits, what's the number one habit that you think every woman should have to better their lives? Maybe not just women, but everyone in general. What do you think is like one or two habits that people could instill that would really move the needle for them?
Paying attention. I think paying attention to the thoughts that they're thinking, the things that they're telling themselves, and paying attention to true hunger or what they actually need, right? Being better able to pay attention to how you feel, being better able to pay attention to what you want, and making choices based on how you want to feel versus what you think you should do.
So tell me how to do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, in our lifestyle upgrade challenge, we really do. I mean, I think a lot of times in the very beginning, we talk about just coming up with those words that are how you want to feel every single day, right? So I'll take myself as an example right now. So I love to work. I would love to have as many clients, right, as I can and work as much as I can. And I have 4 children, 3 of which are in my house doing their online schooling. And one of them is a 7-year-old boy that takes a lot of patience, right, to be able to get him through his school day. So when I wake up in the morning or each day, I know that a way that I really want to feel is I really want to feel intentional. I really want to feel patient, and I really want to feel calm. And those things don't come really easily for me because I'm a pretty, like energetic, if I don't do the right things, I won't get to those 3 ways that I want to feel with him. I won't show up in the way that I know I want to show up with my 7-year-old son as I'm trying to get him to focus on his math homework, right? Mm-hmm. And so I kind of work backwards and I say, I know how I want to feel. Now, what do I need to do? How do I need to structure my day? How do I need to structure my thoughts? How do I need to structure my meals so that I show up that way, right? Because if I don't exercise in the morning, I don't have a very good opportunity to be calm with him because I have too much energy that I haven't burned off yet. If I eat donuts and coffee for breakfast, I don't feel calm or patient or happy. I feel irritable and anxious and all of those things, right? And if I go into talking to him and I say, or, helping him with his work, and I am thinking, I hate this, I wish they were in school, COVID is ruining my whole entire life, right? Or whatever it is, right? Like if I go in with those thoughts, that's terrible. That's no way to think, to go into something, right? I need to say, I have an appreciation that he is here with me. I'm going to do my very best. We all know that we've made the decision. I mean, we chose, our school did go back in a hybrid situation, and we chose to create consistency with our kids by just keeping them home each day and doing the program that our school district offers, which I feel confident in. So I have to remind myself each time that I go in saying, I chose this. I'm doing this for a reason. This makes me feel good, right? And
that's
so
awesome.
That's it.
I mean, I think that is it, because it's a story you tell yourself about what is going on. How can I set myself up for success? What's a simple plan? It doesn't have to be a long 3-page plan. Just bullet point it out. What do I need to do to get up in the morning and to feel my best? What do I need to focus on? I guess the 2 things that I would ask you, because I know when I tell people this, people say, well, what do you do when you just don't want to work out? Because there are times when, I work out in the morning. It's the first thing I do when I get out of bed. I'm half asleep when I do it because by the time I'm awake, I'm done with it. Yeah. But like, there are still days that I don't want to do it, but I just do it. I just force myself. I'm like, what's the smallest increment, right? Instead of thinking big, I'm like, okay, the first exercise is push-ups. Get on the ground, put one arm down, put the next arm. Okay, I'm doing push-ups. Like, instead of looking at the big picture. But what do you tell people that would say, I struggle. I want donuts for breakfast and I can't say no. Or I know I should work out. I have a gym in my house I spent thousands of dollars on, but I
Mhm.
just can't bring myself to do it. How would you tell people to start moving forward and to start making smaller changes?
Yeah, that you just totally hit the nail on the head, right? I always say, take where you are right now. Do not compare yourself to where you might have been if you were an athlete at one point or in the best shape of your life. But like really, really, again, like pay attention. Where are you right now? And just make those small changes, right? Like just really small, and ask yourself, what do I need today? There are days where we need more energy and we might need something that's a little bit higher impact. There are days when we're, on the roof and we might just need a calming activity. We may need to just go for a walk or do yoga or just lay on the floor and listen to a 5-minute meditation and breathe, right? Like every day doesn't have to look the same. And if you really get clear on what's going to get you closer to that, like kind of that desired state that you want to be in, I think just realizing that sometimes you don't have to want to do it to have it be important, right? You don't have to want to do it, right? I remember, I mean, if my child was, 2 hours away, I don't have to want to go drive 2 hours to know that it's important for me to pick them up.